Thank you, Ms. Rosary, for that very kind introduction. Good morning, distinguished platform guests, esteemed faculty and staff, and proud parents, because I know you feel like you're graduating too. Cherished family and friends, and outstanding alumni, with a special bow to my dear classmates, and most importantly, graduating class of 2025. Let's give them a hand. It is an honor for me to be here with you to help celebrate this amazing milestone in your lives. Today is a moment of celebration, a culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, and countless hours of studying. It is a day to celebrate not only your achievements, but to also reflect on your journey and to look ahead to the future with excitement and purpose. My hope today is to be a source of inspiration, not only to the graduates, but to anyone who's been told that they should not pursue their dreams, anyone who feels less than, or anyone who's been struggling and can't seem to find a way out, because life can be hard. As I stand before you today, I am reminded of my journey exactly 35 years ago. You know, I didn't realize it was that long ago until I started preparing my speech. I know it's not quite obvious, so I don't need anyone calculating anything right now, because this is one instance where the math is not mathing. But I can say that even back then, I shared many of the same feelings that you're likely feeling today. You might be scared, excited, happy, proud, as you should be, and uncertain about the future all at once. Let me tell you something important. You don't have to have it all figured out. It's okay to be scared, it's okay to be confused, and it's even okay to not quite understand what you're feeling right now. Graduation is not just an ending, it's a powerful beginning. Each of you have faced challenges, embraced opportunities, and have grown into individuals who are ready to take on this world beyond these walls and waters. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, I want to share a story, a moment from my journey that I hope will inspire you and encourage you on your road ahead. While in medical school, I had one of those moments. You know the kind, the one where you question your whole plan, your whole purpose, your whole existence. Yeah, one of those. I felt like my whole world was collapsing in on itself. And I knew the only person who could possibly understand was the one I confided in most, my mother. And trust me, you are going to have moments like that as well. So I called her, crying. I said, "Mommy, I can't do this anymore." Through the tears, I continued, "This is too much. It's too hard. I just can't." It was a Sabbath day like yesterday, and I knew she would be in church, but I needed her. And she knew that if I called her when I knew she would be in church, it was serious. She picked up, and she didn't say, "Child, what's wrong with you? Don't you know I'm in church?" She didn't say, "Child, behave yourself. Stop acting like that." You know what she did? I'm going to tell you the first part. She listened, and she didn't judge. Then she said calmly, "I'm in church, but let me step out." A few moments later, once outside, she said, "There's a poem in the bulletin. I want to read it to you." It's called The Road to Success. She read, "The road to success is not straight. There is a curve called failure, a loop called confusion, speed bumps called friends, red lights called enemies, caution lights called family. You will have flats called jobs. If you have a spare called determination, an engine called perseverance, insurance called faith, a driver called God, you will make it to a place called success." When she finished, she said, "You can come home if you like, but I know you're not a quitter." And she was right. That phone call didn't make medical school any easier, but it reminded me that I was not alone. It reminded me that the road might be rough, but I had all what I needed to keep going. And so do you. But as the poem states, your journey to success will not be straight, meaning that you will not always achieve your goals in the way that you planned or you thought it should happen. It will likely be a winding path of ups and downs, a journey filled with challenges, setbacks, and many unexpected turns. Despite your preparations, obstacles may arise, but stay the course. Your purpose is worth it. Class of 2025, I won't tell you that it's going to be easy, but I will share 5 strategies that I believe can transform your potential into your purpose. The first one, which I think is the most important one, is to know who you are. How do you know who you are? Graduates, if you want to know who you are, look at God. You are a child of God. You were created in His image, and when He created you with a purpose. He not only had a plan and purpose for your life, but He also built within you the potential to achieve that purpose. And the key to discovering your potential to fulfill your purpose is to connect with God. You were created a masterpiece by God, the one who knows you inside out, and the one who knows why He created you. God prepared His purpose for you before you were born. It does not matter where you were born, it does not matter how you were born, and it does not matter the circumstances of your birth. You are unique, each and every one of you. You will never discover who you are if you compare yourself to others. Never use others as a measuring stick of your potential, your purpose, and ultimately your success. Never change yourself to make others comfortable. That leads me to my second strategy. Have faith and believe in yourself, because self-doubt will delay your purpose, while faith will unlock it. You see, graduates, it's easy to lose touch of your greatest self. Individuals may come into your life and try to make you feel incompetent, or that you don't have what it takes to fulfill your purpose, making you doubt yourself and your potential. So it's important to surround yourselves with people who want the best for you, and not people who will say to you or others who she thinks she is, or who he thinks he is. Don't let anyone project their doubts or stereotypes onto you. Like my former supervisor who told me I'd never become a doctor. I would have liked to find her, but I've been too busy seeing patients. have I needed her opinion to do it? You will need discernment to identify these type of people, because they are not going to come to you and say, "Hi, Ayana, I'm having a difficult time projecting a good attitude towards you because I feel bad about myself." You scare them because you are reminding them of dreams that they were not able to chase. You are reminding them of their own fears. But I am here to remind you that you are exactly who God created you to be. If others do not see your self-worth, it does not make you unworthy. Set your affirmation that you are enough, and believe it with every ounce of your being and in your heart that you have what it takes to succeed. Be your own biggest cheerleader and remind yourself daily, I am worthy. Class of 2025, you will also encounter failures along your journey that may cause you to doubt your potential. What is failure? As a society, we have stigmatized failures and made it into something negative. Failures are an essential ingredient to success. Failures are the cornerstones to success. Failure is the opportunity to begin again. Failure is proof that you tried. So without failure, how would you learn, grow, and rise through it all to become successful? So don't be ashamed of your failures. Instead, be motivated, because every setback is a setup for a comeback. Someone once said, the fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. So your potential must be challenged in order to be fulfilled. God has given you the potential, and unless you challenge yourself and embrace discomfort, you may not understand and experience the fulfillment of your purpose. This leads me to the third strategy. Step out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is defined as a space where all your activities and behaviors fit a routine and pattern. There's nothing wrong with being in your comfort zone, but you have to be careful that as the process becomes routine and monotonous, that you will not get too comfortable in holding back and challenging yourself to be creative and grow. Being uncomfortable, whether it's by choice or not, can motivate you to accomplish your goals that you never thought you could. Growth begins where comfort ends. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Be courageous as you spread your wings, and most importantly, glorify God in everything you do. As you forge your own path in this world, it is inevitable that you will encounter bad days where everything seems to be going wrong. You may even feel that the world is against you. You may experience culture shock or homesickness, and those days are bound to make you want to throw in the towel, especially when your support network of family and friends are not readily available. So your fourth strategy is to be positive and grateful, because these two go hand in hand. Positive thoughts rewire your brain. Your thoughts are powerful, as they can trigger an emotion that can trigger an action that can determine your reality. We all have the capability through our thoughts to influence our future. So I need you to resist the desire to interfere with patterns of negative thinking. Watch your thoughts, as negative thinking can rob you of your well-being. It can affect your ability to make positive changes in your life and become successful. So in every situation, try to look at the positive instead of the negative. I'm not saying that you should minimize your negative experiences, but instead, focus on boosting your well-being with positivity. Another simple way to cultivate positive thinking is through gratitude. Gratitude grounds your spirit. So you are going to be grateful for your very own unique journey. The highs, the lows, the lessons, the blessings, the setbacks, and of course, the comebacks. So no matter what happens, embrace your struggles, be confident, and have faith in God's plan that you don't even get upset when things don't go your way. Because someday you will truly be grateful that God gave you what you needed instead of what you thought you wanted. My final strategy is to chase your dreams. Never give up on your dream because you think it will take too long to accomplish it. Your dreams are God-given, and He placed them within you to give you a sense of purpose. To follow your dream is to make a decision based on faith and not fear. You should believe in your purpose so strongly that others can't help but believe in you too. You may get discouraged when you start to focus on the destination, but the time will pass. It really doesn't matter how long it takes to get there, because it will require time and effort on your part. Your dream does not have to make sense to others. We each have our own dream. Without discipline, your dreams are just dreams. But with hard work, your wildest dreams can come true. Class of 2025, these aren't just strategies. These are keys. Use them well, and you won't just find success, you'll find your purpose. When God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands in your way, because He will remove whatever obstacle is in your way to get you through. He states in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." In Isaiah 60:22, God reminds you that at the right time, He will make it happen. God will provide for the plan and purpose He created you for. Do not worry, but instead, find peace in knowing that what is for you will be for you. In conclusion, graduates, I need you to understand that you are a child of God. You are destined for greatness, and God has given you the potential to accomplish your dreams and fulfill your purpose He placed within you. There will be times when life and circumstances will get the best of you and make you forget who you are. But I want you to break free from any self-doubt that may creep in. If you ever forget how successful you can be, turn back to God. If you want to remember how smart you are, go back to God. Your potential, your brilliance, your success, they begin and end with Him. He will bring out the beauty of the real, authentic you. So graduates, when life gets hard, and it will, when things don't go according to plan, and they won't, remember that the road to success is not straight. Lean on your determination, power your engine with perseverance, have faith and trust the journey, even the messy, beautiful parts. So everyone, let's take this moment together to celebrate the class of 2025's accomplishments and acknowledge the lessons they have learned as they prepare to embark on this exciting journey that awaits. Congratulations, class of 2025. You've already begun the journey and you're more than ready for what's next. God bless you.